What is good, everybody? It's us for Kicks here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a real versus fake on the Jordan 4 Metallics. Let's go ahead and check them out. Alright guys, so the purple metallics are going to be the retail pair, straight from sneakers. The green metallics are going to be the rep pair. Those came from Yo-Yo Sneaker. They were nice enough to include all their little information and links right here on this paper. They also gave a coupon code, just KICK, super simple and easy, so you guys can save some money. Alright, so first things first, really quick, I want to point out the boxes. Now, they're just two completely white boxes with the metallic Jumpman logo on the top, and one is purple and green, so you can't really say anything about that. One thing I do want to point out is the size. Now you can't see, but on the bottom they are lined up perfectly. On the top, they are not. The retail pair is a little bit longer and also a little bit wider than the rep pair here on the right. This tends to happen with rep pairs, not really sure why. I don't know if it's to save cost, shipping, or what it is, but this is something that I've definitely noticed on a lot of my real versus fake videos. Alright, so starting off on the lateral side, once again, purple metallics, retail, green metallics, rep. I want to start with the leather. The top leather here towards the ankle collar, just a clean, straight white, no tumbling or wear or anything like that. You get to the wings here. I will say that it's the same tumbling, but you can see right here on the rep, side by side, you can notice it's more of an off-white for some reason, not a clean white. Not sure if this will really happen with wear like in the sun or anything like that, but so far hasn't happened. Now you can notice that I will say both of these shoes are dead stock, neither of them have been worn, but then they also have this little bit of, it looks like wear tumbling. It almost looks like this shoe's been creased, but again, I've never tried it on, never been worn. So the retail has this weird marking. Obviously it's going to be something that varies, so some retail will have this right here as well. Then you get to the side cages. So the side cage on the retail, obviously it's an older shoe. I'm not sure when this one was produced, but longer was this, the purple, then this, the green. So you can see the cage is more yellowed. Now the cage is a little bit yellowed, slightly on the green, just not as much as the purple right here. Oxidation is a son of a bitch kind of thing. Then you get to the midsoles. They're both just a straight clean white color, so you can't really say anything about that. You have the air bubbles. You can see the air bubble here on the purple metallic, the retail. It's actually a little messier than the green metallic here, the rep, on the right. Usually it's the other way around, but sometimes, you know, Nike QC, nothing crazy. You can see the winglets. It's a little hard to notice. You can see they both have that shine and sheen to them. They're different colors, but same material, same kind of coating. Checking out the front lateral side, you'll see, once again, like I said, those winglets have that nice metallic shine and sheen to them. One is green, the rep, and the retail is purple. The toe box shape is pretty similar. Slightly thicker right here on the retail as far as that toe box bump than on the rep. Nothing too crazy, obviously something that's going to vary, so nothing I can really point out there. Getting into the outsoles, nothing too crazy. They're just a clean white color with the purple and green hits right here, as well as the Jumpman logo hits right there in the center. Coming over the toe box, this being the metallic green rep, this being the metallic purple retail. Once again, you can see the cages right here. It's kind of hard to see. It might be a slightly yellowed compared to this one, but definitely not as yellowed as the side cages were. You have the toe box leather here. I will say that the rep is one whole size bigger, so that might be a little bit of a change, but nothing too crazy as far as like QC goes. You have tumbling on both. It is a little more tumbled once again on retail for some reason, but that is something that's going to vary. Moving on up to the tongues, both of them are kind of a weird shape. They don't really want to stay straight, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to keep them staying straight. But you can see the Jumpman logos right there. Both of them, in my opinion, look to be the same as far as, not color obviously, but as far as shape and thickness, they look to be the same. Then you go down to the flight there on the bottom. They look to be the same as well, both in that light gray kind of colorway. Coming over to the inside, they both have that shiny kind of like a silver for the sock liner. You can see the insole, obviously it's just whatever respective color the colorway is, and then it has the Jumpman logo on there in white. Coming over to the back side, everything seems to be pretty much the same as far as the leather and everything like that. Heel tab here on the retail on the left on the purples, and the heel tab here on the green, the rep. That's for all those TikTok kids that try to authenticate like that. Not really sure what that's going to do for you. You can see the Jumpman. It's the same size on both. Sometimes you get a fat Jumpman and people think that's a rep, but sometimes that's also a retail. It's really wishy-washy on quality control for that as well. Finishing it off on the medial side, again, green metallic rep, purple metallic retail. The leather and everything seems to be pretty similar to the lateral sides. This one is a little more heavy wear or tumbling on the rep than the retail, but the retail you can still see it looks like almost that the shoe is just completely creased somehow, which again, these are both unworn, so not really sure how that really works out. The winglets are pretty much the same. I will say that it is slightly off color white here, almost like a cream off-white color for the rep compared to the retail, which is a straight white. Not sure if that's something that'll happen in the sun or not, but that is something I have to point out. The cages on the side are a little bit different in shape. You can see that it is sticking out less here on the rep than the retail here. You also see that in this light, you can see that they are both kind of yellowed. It almost looks like this one on the rep is more yellowed on the medial side than the lateral side, but the retail are both pretty yellowed on lateral and medial. All right, so me personally, I've always been a big fan of the metallic greens for a while now. I wanted the OG ones that released a while back before they retroed, and I knew I had to have the green colorway. Now, sadly, I can't remember, it was a little while back on sneakers, but for some reason, wherever I live, my region didn't get the green pair. We ended up with the purple pair. Now, I can't hate on the purple pair. I love it. It's a really nice shoe, but personally, I don't see myself wearing it near as much as I would the green. Green has just been one of those colors that I gravitate towards, and to this day, I can still say the same. It's a really, really nice and clean shoe. It's just a white shoe. It's super easy and basic for pretty much anybody. It's a 4, so it's a popular silhouette these days, but the little hits of the metallic green, you can't be mad about that. All right, guys, I think that's it for me today. Just like always, I really appreciate you guys coming over to the channel and hanging out for a bit. Till next time, I'm Zissa for Kicks. Peace.